Hey there guys, what's up? Ragtter here, welcoming you back to Tavern Brawl. As always, we get a new challenge this week, and this week is Heart of the Sunwell. This challenge is super cool because we're gonna get 10 mana to start with from the very get-go. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Competing for a pack of cards as always, and we get to create our own decks once again. Now, I had to go with my man Uther. Paladin deck is by far my favorite, and I decided to immediately go for the 7+ cards. My eyes fall upon Alexstrasza here. I knew I had to have her. Being able to at any time during this game reduce my opponent's life points to 15 sounded amazing. I needed Black Knight, piloted Sky Golem, I picked up my Exna. Anything expensive, I just decided I could really probably use. And after some deliberation, I picked up the Sunwalker. Tyrion, Lay on Hands, all the expensive Paladin cards. My idea was to have lots of expensive cards that you would usually use in the late game. And then I thought the Arcane Golem would be pretty cool, because giving my opponent a mana crystal is not really relevant. I tacked in some Silence, some Leper Gnomes, gotta put in the Consecrates and the True Silver Champions, and some Defenders of Argus and Inequality round off the rest of the deck list. Now, we go into our brawl, and as I feared would happen, we get put against a Druid. But, look at my starting hand. Could you ask for a more beautiful set of cards? Now, I am pretty concerned because Druids get some of the biggest drops in the whole game, and having 10 mana is really going to set him against me. Like, I'm going to have to be working my butt off the whole time, and just immediately drops a 7/7 Divine Shield. Oh, and hits me in the face, because, right? Well, I decide I'm going to fight fire with fire. You could put down a big nuke, I could put down a bigger one, and mine just did 16 damage to you. Well, 15. You still have that armor, but you are greatly crippled. And I decide I'm just going to get my coin out of there right away. And I put down one of my hero minions. And why did I do that? Because any kind of padding I can have for when I inevitably get my Quartermaster is going to be delicious. Also, I would really like to break that Divine Shield with it. Now, my opponent has other ideas. Turning all of our minions into 2/2 treants, and then putting down Mech Bear Cat. He's real, guys, he's real! But I do get my Quartermaster, and now it's just a matter of deciding which play I want to make first. Now, in the end, I decide that the piloted Sky Golem is probably the way to go, and I have enough mana to play out the Defender of Argus as well. Not bad at all. I decide to trade into his treant, and then do a little chip damage. 2 damage. Nothing to scoff at when you are immediately below the 20 HP threshold on turn 3? I can't even keep track anymore because of the mana. Well, my opponent nukes down my piloted Sky Golem, and I get a Trog in return. Always a good thing to have, if only my opponent had a little more mana. Decides to take some damage by getting rid of my last taunt, and Mech Bear Cat eliminates my Trog with no hesitation. I can't say I blame it, especially since Mech Bear Cat relies on these spare parts, and that'd be a lot of attack going the way of my Trog. My opponent sends the turn over to me, and I start formulating the next turn in my head. If I silence Mech Bear Cat, I can kill it without any spare parts coming up. I can play down my Muster for Battle. I can play down my Quartermaster. There is a whole lot I can do with this 10 mana that I have immediately at the start of the game. It's quite wonderful. I do just that. Muster for Battle, Quartermaster, Silence, kill Mech Bear Cat, and just to add insult to injury, I slam my opponent in the face for uno damage. Now, I do have the capability of winning, but my opponent can obviously turn this around. 10 mana means she can drop down any nukes that he wants, and I don't think those are coming. Sure enough, a taunt comes out, and that's very clearly my opponent just trying to stall me out, you know, get me to throw as much in as possible, but I did tech in that Black Knight, so now I'm able to get rid of it. I play down my Arcane Golem, and my opponent concedes because not going to give me the satisfaction. So that was another very short game. Very quick. Very, very, very quick. Like, I don't know if that was just luck, or if getting that Alexstrasza as early as I did actually made all the difference there. But it is what it is, and we got a pack of cards from it. So, we're going to spin the wheel, open up the cards, and what we got this week is just another single rare. Luck is not on my side in the pack opening, it would seem. But what are you going to do? That has been this week's Tavern Brawl. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next week with the new challenge. Until then, guys, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.